I'm just happy to be back here. I'm sorry.
I'm happy to see you.
Nice job by Josh Okogie.
They get it back to Ingram for the win.
Back for the start of the regular season?
Yes, sir. I expect to be back for the first game.
What's going on, people? It's Flight Sports TV. I appreciate y'all for checking with me. Right now, I want to discuss something with you right now that Zion Williamson, he's just been a complete embarrassment to the city of New Orleans, Louisiana, and like I said, all the Pelicans fans in Louisiana and across the world. Believe it or not, there's a lot of Pelicans fans across the world, man. And like I said, this guy has pretty much spit in the face of not only the Pelicans organization and fan base, but it's getting to the point where this is going into the realm of just basketball in general. This is a catastrophe what Zion Williamson is doing, a complete clown show. And like I said, this is an embarrassment. He's the #1 overall pick, ladies and gentlemen. The NBA has so much high hopes for this kid. Who knows if he's ever going to fulfill all of these things that was laid out in front of him. We're going to get all into it. Before we do that, I need everybody to hit that like button and most definitely hit that subscribe button. You already know what it is. It's Flight Sports TV. I appreciate everybody that's rocking with us, man. We're going to be bringing a whole lot of content to the people. Listen, let's not waste a whole lot of time. We all know Zion Williamson. He's all world. When he's on the floor, his averages is crazy. We all know upwards of 20 plus. We all know all that. We're not really getting too caught up in his averages. You know, we all know that when Zion Williamson is on the floor, he gives the Pelicans a better chance to win. You know, really what I want to say is you're in a situation with the Pelicans right now where your team is really giving you everything that you could ask for. Brandon Ingram is playing completely out of his mind. Josh Hart is bringing heart. You know, you got Coach Willie Green, a first-year head coach. Oftentimes, coaches like Willie Green get thrusted into these positions for the first time, and they off to a horrible spot. You understand? Horrible start, pardon me. You know, Zion Williamson isn't helping him out, but give credit to Willie Green for weathering this storm and making apples out of oranges, you understand? Because Zion Williamson is not making it any easier for him. You know, I only seen Zion Williamson on that bench when the New York Knicks was playing up in New Orleans, when RJ went up there and put up a whole bunch of buckets. You know, I seen him very visible, you know, at that game. I haven't seen much visibility from Zion Williamson ever since. Which leads me to believe that Zion Williamson, let's just be real here, ladies and gentlemen. Zion Williamson wants out of New Orleans. Can we just burst the bubble right now? I know that a lot of people are naive. They don't want to come flat out and just say that just yet. But come on, Zion Williamson, the New Orleans experiment has not worked out. And there's a large part on him as well and on the Pelicans organization as a whole. Because number one, Zion Williamson, he's got really mostly himself to blame. I'm not an advocate of the Pelicans, and I really can't stand David Griffin for all the things that he did to Lonzo Ball, the mismanagement, the mishandlement. We all know the whole circumstances, hiring idiotic coaches, you understand. But Zion Williamson, like we said when we started, you're the #1 overall pick. You had RJ Barrett, #3, graced the playoff stage with home court advantage in New York. And mind you, revitalized a franchise that have been dormant forever. And he comes there and helps facilitate them getting to the playoffs. You understand? When they got there, I mean, it don't even matter what happened when they got there. They brought them there. The Knicks had a hell of a season last year, and RJ was at the forefront. And as you can see, RJ is taking another jump this season. He's going to be a player in this league for years to come. I wonder if the same could be said for RJ. We go to Ja Morant. We see what Ja is doing. Ja is just arguably the top point guard in the league right now. You know, just balling. Arguably a top 5 player today. Memphis has just been completely revitalized. Mind you, Memphis ain't been shit in years. So it's not like Ja Morant just came into a well-oiled machine. This dude had to cultivate this situation, and he's doing it. You know, that's all you can really ask. But in all seriousness, the Pelicans need Zion Williamson on the floor, man. And if you can't mind you, the Pelicans are literally right on the cusp of getting into that play-in scenario. You know, getting into that 10th spot is a huge possibility that it could happen. We all know the situation going on with Damian Lillard with Portland. There's going to be some teams flip-flopping out west, you understand? And I'm telling you, the Pelicans are one of those teams who could get thrown in there. I guarantee you, just the presence of a Zion Williamson on the bench for games will pay huge dividends. You understand? I'm telling you, that may be just all the doctor ordered to push it up just a notch, because they just need a little bit of push. You understand? And Zion Williamson could bring that to the team. You know, he don't have to play. He just seems very disinterested. He's He's spitting in the face of the whole team. You know, to come on here with the blatant lie to say you will be ready. Zion Williamson had no intentions on playing at all for the Pelicans this whole entire season. You understand? Not one lick. A player. He had no intentions on playing. You know, and it's a disgraceful what's taking place with Zion. You know, you got to grace this floor, man. You know, you too great. And I'm telling you, Zion Williamson, he's not gotten himself in shape either. You know, that's another thing. You getting paid, you're a multi-millionaire off the NBA. We ain't going to get into what you're getting from Jordan. You understand? Because Jordan is paying him handsomely too, ladies and gentlemen. The man is eating. So let's not sit up here and act like Zion Williamson is hurting for no paper, because that's not the case. You know, Zion Williamson is he's a paid man, and is only going to get greater. You know, he didn't come to New Orleans with the right mindset that it takes to win. You know, and I'm telling you, it's going to bite him in the ass. You know, if I'm the Pelicans, man, I cut my losses. You know, I don't think they're going to do it, because, like I said, they're in a tight spot right now. So they're not going to cut their ties with Zion Williamson. You understand? But they need to. You know, it's only right. It's gonna be a telltale sign to see how all this shake out with Zion, because, like I said, he's just been an embarrassment. You know, they need to cut him loose. You got B.I. up there playing completely out of his mind. Brandon Ingram deserves better. We stated this. You know, Griffin, like I stated, Zion, you knew for a fact when you seen that night, and I'm gonna close with this. If you seen that night on the draft lottery, not even the draft. He was not interested in coming to New Orleans. You seen right then and there, he was the consensus #1 overall pick. He found out the city was New Orleans, Louisiana. You seen the disgust and the dismay on his face. You knew the writing was on the wall right there. You had to literally, and word got out, he had to go up there and damn near talk to him and the family and say, hey, if you have us, I'm telling you, do your homework on that situation when they landed that #1 overall pick. Griffin had to go over there and damn near talk it up for him to come. He was not happy, you understand, about coming to New Orleans. But who could blame him? So it's all about now just trying to get equitable assets and seeing what you could get for this team, man. It's going to be interesting to see. It's a long year. It's Flight Sports TV. We appreciate y'all, man. Hit that like button, man. Zion Williamson is a goddamn embarrassment, period.